Hey, bitch, we control your bodies. Guess what? Guys win again, okay? Men win again. And yes, we control your bodies. Hi, I'm your Republican congressman. Hi, I'm your Republican congressman. It's your body, my choice. And men, women again. Men win again. There will never, ever be a female president. Never. There will never be a female president, ever. It's over. Glass ceiling. Dude, it's a ceiling made of fucking bricks. You will never break it. Your stupid face keeps hitting the brick ceiling. We will keep you down forever. You will never control your own bodies. You will never be the president of the global empire. Never gonna happen, sweetie. Your body, our choice. No more abortions. Yeah, that's right. No more abortions. No more food stamps. Sorry, honey. Project 2025 is back on the menu, and there's none of any of that.
Too much labor, all day, every day, therapist, mother, maid, infant, a virgin, nurse, and a servant, just an appendage, lip to attendance, so that he never lifts a finger. 24
Welcome back, ladies. This is Naba. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Each time I get on this platform, on TikTok, on Instagram, I get more and more just frustrated. Not only because of this video, but because women don't realize how much danger we are actually in, because he's not the only man that thinks like this. Like I said, I used to be against abortions, but at this point in time, it's costing us our lives. I'm still against it for a birth control method. I really think women should just not get pregnant. Not being a hypocrite, I know that it happens sometimes, but I really think that women should really, really, really do their best not to get pregnant at all. So that wouldn't even be in question. I know that there are things such as grape. I know that, and I know there are certain situations that are out of your control. But if you can control it, there should just be no way that we should be getting pregnant in 2024 with everything that's going on. I posted this video on my channel, on this channel, but I didn't post any commentary. But I went back and saw that a lot of people were speaking about it. So it is going viral, so I decided to come back and talk about it. We're in danger. And as you can see, over 50% of the women who live here in the United States don't know that they're in danger and don't care that they're in danger. And like I said, when I was a Christian, I was against abortion. Now, even if I was a Christian, I wouldn't be against abortion, just because of the laws that are being changed that are harming too many people. Too many people. I know some people think, oh, but you were killing the baby. These men are not changing these laws because they care about the babies. They're changing these laws because they don't like women and they want to show women that they have control over your bodies. So you standing outside with a "my body, my choice" sign is not going to do you any good right now. It's my words. I'm trying to get my words to come out. My main thing I want to talk to women about is your Second Amendment right. Republicans are in the office now. They're going to be in the office, and we know that they love their guns. So if women start purchasing more guns, the only reason and the only laws that will probably be made are for women not to have guns. If women started purchasing guns more, you'll see them starting to try to change laws, because they don't want defense. They don't want us to try to defend ourselves against these men who are unfortunately raping women, and it's going to be an uptick in it, because women are seeing now with this vote how much we are just not liked, not appreciated, not cared for, like just seen as just property and just baby making machines for the patriarchy. They really want you to just keep having babies so that these babies that you have can work for them until they die. That's what they want. And that's what we've been doing. And I really hope that we're not waking up too late, because they have the House. They're going to be in the White House now. And it's like the ones that voted for him, I don't even know what to say to you. Like, you're going to realize what you did. You're going to realize what you did, because what the men who looked like you wanted you to do, what you felt in your heart was the right thing to do as a Christian, everything they're doing is going against the Bible that you believe in. Everything they're doing. Well, maybe it's not. Their Bible, the Bible wanted to keep women under men and subjugated under men. So yeah, maybe you are a true Bible believing Christian like Trump. If you study the history of Christianity, this is what it's been like. This is what it's been. A reign of terror. Has nothing to do with God. It does have everything to do with the God of that they created for everybody to worship. But the one true God, nah, I doubt this is God. The same God that they're talking about in their Bible is not the God of the planet. So women have been tricked in so many ways, and a lot of them still aren't awake. Unfortunately, a lot of them will not be awake until it starts affecting them directly, and then they're going to regret it. Even I've seen videos of Republican men come out saying how they regret voting for Trump in 2016. Some of them regret this election also. We know that a lot of black men especially don't read, so none of them read Project 2025. And even if they listen to it, they're probably just listening to the parts that are going to benefit them, like forcing women to stay in abusive marriages with them if they can't prove that they're being abused. A lot of women are even speaking of getting divorced right now, because they are planning on getting a divorce, and they're in the middle of their plan right now. But if Trump gets in there, when he gets in there, it's going to be harder for them to get out of their abusive marriages. Y'all, I can't stress this enough. There are billions of men around the planet that feel like Nick Fuentes. And women are thinking that they're safe because they're married or they got men around them. No, that's actually what's making you unsafe. They're the ones that are buying up all the guns, ammunition, and making the laws that go against you. So women, I don't care if you don't want to buy a gun, there's so many other self-defense things that you can buy. In these stores and on Amazon. Amazon has so much stuff for self-defense. Go get as many as them as you can. As many as you can. Self-defense, home defense. Just go and start just buying stuff that you can keep in your car, on your person. But I'm going to get into some of the responses to his video. This is not satire. This is not comedy. These men are not joking. They're not joking. And when he gets in office, he's not going to waste any time implementing his plan, because 4 years wasn't enough for him the first time. So this time, he might have even more than 4 years. I'm seeing women that are talking about getting IUDs, getting on birth control, because he's going to take that away. And I'm seeing other women in the comments saying that we're being too dramatic, that it's not that serious. He didn't even do all that his first term. He didn't get to do all that his first term. He didn't have enough time. That's why he needed a second term to complete what he was trying to do, to get in and complete. And Project 2025 has already began with the abortion bans, with the book bans. they're banning, they're going to censor what we can say even more. And that's why it just pisses me off that women are not sharing these videos. Women are not commenting in these videos. Women are not trying to get other women to look at these videos. Because pretty soon we're not even going to have the right to talk the way we're talking now when Donald Trump gets in there. They've already banned, I think it was in Russia, banned women from talking about not having kids, for encouraging women to not have kids, for their patriarchy over there. So y'all don't know how serious this is. A lot of these palm-colored women voted for their skin color because they feel like these men are going to protect them, and because they feel like it's the Christian thing to do, like I said. But women, if you look back in history, women have always suffered. Whenever black people were down at the bottom, white women were down at the bottom right with us. Asian women were at the bottom right with us. Because the only people that will be cared about are not even white men. It's going to be rich white men. White men in a certain class. The men that stormed the Capitol, they'll be allies to Trump. That's why he's talking about pardoning them and getting them out. And the women who stayed with them and stayed married to them, they're Trump allies too. And that's why this whole blue bracelet thing is not going to work. One of those women can throw on a blue bracelet. Like, the blue bracelet thing is not going to show solidarity for black women, because right now it's not just black women that are going to be affected. You did this to yourself. Like, and the people that saying that y'all are being so dramatic because women are like heartbroken and online crying, don't stop talking to them. They're thinking that people are being dramatic by cutting off friends and family and boyfriends and getting divorces. It's not dramatic. Women, we are sensing the fear that we are in, the imminent, direct fear that we are in. You would think black people would too. A lot of us are. People are coming for people that didn't vote for one or the other. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. You can't force people to do anything they don't want to do. If you don't want to be friends with those people, stop being friends with them because they didn't vote and you feel like it's their fault. I personally, I try not to voice my opinion on it, but on this, I feel like either way it would have went, whether she got in there or not, men are going to be men and they're going to go ape shit crazy on us. That's why I don't go hard on the people that didn't vote, because they already said if she got in there, it was going to be a civil war. They already said if Trump gets in there, police are going to have immunity. It's still going to be a civil war. So stop going hard on the people that didn't vote for who you wanted them to vote for. And the people that voted for the person that you didn't want them to vote for, don't go hard on them. Just leave them alone. If you're done with them and they think that they voted against your interests, you think that they voted against your interests, which they did. Like, they really don't care for you if they voted against your interests. Like, they really actually hate you. They really don't care about the women in your family or around them, be this man or woman, if they voted against your interests and against what would possibly take you off of this planet. And a lot of people are saying they don't understand why gay people voted for him. They don't understand why Mexican people voted for him. They don't understand why certain groups of people voted for him. I'll tell you why. Because either they're men and they feel like they'll still benefit more under a Trump presidency, or they're white. Either white women or they're white Mexicans, or they're white. They're white and they feel like he's white and they'll still benefit under a white presidency, whether he's a tyrant or not, whether he's like, y'all, I'm trying to watch my words. But yeah, that's why they voted for Trump. A lot of people don't understand, why did Mexicans vote? Yeah, Mexicans are classified as white. A lot of them are, because they are white. Just because they're from Mexico or Colombia does not mean that they're not white. That's why our schools didn't teach us the difference between ethnicity, nationality, race, and all of that. We just don't know the difference. That's why they're so open to letting certain immigrants come over here, because they need to boost the economy. They need to boost the birth rates. but not other, they won't let other people come over here as easily. And that's if you got too much melanin in your skin, like how the people that Trump said were eating the dogs and the cats. The Haitians. Y'all remember what the first time the Haitians tried to come over here? I don't know if that was the first time, but when they tried to come over here and you saw the white T men at the borders on their horses, like trying to make them go back. You heard about them being put back on planes and being flew back over to where that's the reason why. That's the reason why. And I can't say that I disagree with that part, because men that look like me from all around the world have been known to cause havoc. But I'm not going to just say it's men that look like me. It's not. We're seeing it now. That is not. They cause havoc on a different level, on a low tier level. But the men that don't look like me, as you can see right now, who actually have power, are going to cause havoc on a worldwide. Yeah, well, the men that look like me do it on a worldwide level too. It's just different. The ones that don't look like us get to change laws, and the laws that they change and what they do over here will affect people in other countries simultaneously. So I'm done talking. I'm going to get into some of these videos in responses to Nick Fuentes' comments, and I'll be right back after this.
This is to all the mothers who have sons who right now have liquid courage to think that telling a girl that it's your body, my choice, is okay. I have already sent one son home. Don't let yours be next, because we will be training our daughters to make your son look like a colander draining out for you. So unless you already have a plot and a box picked out for your sons, you better get the little fuckers on hand. And for anybody that's appalled by what I'm saying and say that you're threatening people, no, bitch, I make promises. Because what we will not do is let you think that just because your orange Jesus is going to be president, that it will exempt you from being corrected, erased, and replaced. You will not worry about us choosing the bear. We are the fucking bear. As I've said in several other posts, ladies, get your shit right. Lock and load. They're bold enough to say it out loud now, even though some of them have already been doing this shit. So make sure you're prepared at all times with anything. And for all the ones that have been commenting on women's videos and posts this stupid shit, keep playing pussy. You gonna get fucked.
You know what's so disturbing? I mean, there's so many things that are disturbing right now, but what disturbs me so much is that there are boys commenting on TikTok videos of girls and women saying, "Your body, my choice." Now, I work in the field of preventing human trafficking. I work to prevent human trafficking, and it blows my mind that there are people out there that agree with my mission. They agree that people should not be trafficked, we shouldn't exploit other people's bodies, and we should raise our children to make sure that they don't exploit other people's bodies. But yet, what we're teaching our kids is that other people have the right to their body, to the point that young boys have been essentially brainwashed by our culture, or whatever you want to call it, to now go after girls and women and say, "Your body, my choice," that they have control over somebody's body. A huge part of preventing human trafficking is making sure that people understand what consent is. Consent is not believing that you have power or having the ability to take control over somebody else's body and choice and decision over their body. And I'm not talking about abortion here, or what your beliefs are on abortion. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about how it is not okay that our young boys are now learning that it's acceptable for them to have control over women's bodies, because that in itself translates to the horrendous sexual violence that is happening in schools right now. Let me tell you firsthand, I go into schools, I educate kids on sexual violence, on consent, on things like online safety. Let me tell you the number of instances and situations that parents aren't even aware of, where their young boys are actually demonstrating sexual harassment and verbal sexual harassment to the females in the school. And it's not because they're bad boys. It's not because they're bad kids. It's because everything that we decide as a society says something about our values. The only way for us to eradicate human trafficking The only way for us to eradicate any kind of gender violence and the only way for us to have world peace is for our children and youth to grow up believing that everybody has the right to respect and value their own bodies and that nobody else has the right to take that away from them.
Bro, Trump winning has made so many men brave. Like, I just seen a video of this guy talking about your body, my choice. Some mediocre, no-lipped having not even Caucasian, palm-colored male, right? One of those colorless males. They're getting so brave. Like, they're threatening rape. Like, Twitter is just rape central for these men. Like, they're kings on there for being like, for admitting to wanting to rape or for raping women, right? But this is crazy. I don't know how any women in America are consensually sleeping with men unless they know they're good men. But you know, women always looking for excuses with bad men. So I don't even know if the men they defend are good men. But either way, I don't know how they're gonna consensually, these one night stands, sneaky links, all of this. How are you getting turned on knowing that these men don't fuck with you? Like, they don't. They just see you as a breeding hole. And do you not find that degrading? Like, and I know you women, majority of you are not finishing with these men. So I want to know why you sleep with them in the first place. Forget how disinterested they are in your rights. They're not even good in bed. Get a rose.
Really hit me hard last night how many of you ladies are feeling vulnerable and scared and alone. And as a husband, as a brother, son, just even having friends, that bothers me. And to know that apparently I'm one of the first men that these women have seen speak out against this is very troublesome to me. So the reason I'm making the video this morning is I think we need to start a new coalition. Men with genuine intent. I think we need to be the bear. You know, we need to let these women know that they're not alone and that we will protect them from the your body, my choice crowd. I think that's the least we can do for them. So I'm asking everybody, every man who, you know, go watch that original video if you need to, who wants to let women know that they are a safe space, to please stitch this. And I don't even know what to call this. Recommendations in the comments. We are the Bear Coalition. I don't know. I think that we might get a different crowd if we do that, but yeah. I don't know. Let women know that they're not alone. Please.
So, I'm about to say something. And I don't want there to be any misunderstanding, no misinterpretation, no hyperbole, just very straight, no minced words, straight to the point. If anyone says, your body, my choice, in my presence, somebody is not going home that day. I'm just going to be very clear. Somebody is going to get put in the forever box if they say that in my presence. I've seen a lot of people on X, and I've seen a lot of people in some other outlets that have said this flat out with their full chest. They are saying your body, my choice, as if you're not going to have a say about it. Okay, if you're going to say that, then let me be very clear. If you say that in my presence at all, you're not going home. Period. Yeah. That's as very clear as I'm going to be. There's no misunderstanding about that. Somebody will not be going home. So be very careful about what you say around a group of people. And I know a lot of real men out there will stand behind me and have said the exact same thing. Ladies, this is your opportunity, and please do learn self-defense. And if you're able to conceal carry or able to get your firearm permit, because we do have the Second Amendment here in the United States, good. Use it. Use it. Utilize it. Learn to protect yourselves. Get firearm training. Get self-defense training. And also, again, there's a 4B movement starting here in the United States. And guess what? The 4B movement means no marriage to men, no having sex with men, no dating men, and no children with men. I'm 100% behind it because at this point, Project 2025 is real. They are going to be coming after women's rights and women's autonomy. Well, good luck trying. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck. And like I said, a lot of real men on this app are standing up, and real men everywhere are also standing up for our women and saying, go ahead and try. Go ahead and try saying that in our presence and see what happens. And I am being very clear. Don't do it in front of me. And like I said, ladies, stand up for yourselves. Learn how to fight. Okay? Get good with using firearms. Because guess what? If they're saying your body, my choice, cool. You can say that right back to them. Punch a few holes into somebody. See how they feel about it. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that.
I just want to say that I really, really appreciate the men like this, the men who are standing up for women and aren't going to take it, the men who are telling women to arm themselves. The same thing that I've been telling y'all for over a year now, because I saw this coming. I'm absolutely done with any women in my family who have ever ignored my videos when I try to send them to them. I have blocked some women. I've tried to talk to them about, just woman stuff, just stuff that I care about, my own personal life, just anything that I talk about here on this channel. I have nobody in my life that I can talk to about it. And I'm just done. I'm not trying to convince women of anything anymore. Y'all want to defend men? I don't care if you have brothers, sons, husbands, and just ignore what women are trying to say. I can't deal with you at this point in time. Like, I really can't. I don't care if any of my family sees this. I'm stepping away. I'm not going around any of them. I'm just going to be solo dolo. If I can't find like-minded women, block party all the way around. I'm just going to be alone in this. I've been buying my own bear spray, pepper spray, mace, everything that I can think of. Key alarms. I am armed. I'm not trained, but I am armed. I just haven't had time to get to the range, but I'm armed. So at least I got that part down, but I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to use it. It's going to be necessary, ladies. It's going to be necessary for y'all to share these videos. So, but let's get back into the rest of these videos.
The 4B movement isn't sounding like a silly idea now, is it, ladies? If you know, you know. Understand that there is a concerted effort to take away the rights of women and girls. Now more than ever, we have to protect ourselves, okay? The first thing that you need to do as a woman is take note, figure out the people around you who voted to take your rights away. You know who that is. You know what color that is, okay? They voted to take your rights away. It could be your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your best friend, your favorite coworkers, your cousin, your spouse. Doesn't matter. They voted the other way to take women's and girls' rights away. Understand who those people are. Take mental note. Understand that these are no longer your allies. They are no longer your friends. You can't trust them, okay? It really doesn't even matter who you voted for. What this election did was flushed out all of the bad apples, and so that you can take mental note of who to stay away from and who not to trust. I don't care if this is family, spouses, friends. I don't give a damn who it is. You would be the biggest fool on the planet to continuously lay next to someone or break bread with someone who just voted for your rights to be taken away. Doesn't matter if they're a woman or not. There are a lot of women who are out here voting against their own interests as well. So we can't do anything about those women. Just take note. That is the first thing you must do. The second thing, if you live in a state where you are able to get a pew-pew, get your license. Stop dicking around and get your license. Come next year, there's a very high probability that they're going to take away our abilities to do these things. If you've been thinking about getting a passport, do it now. If you've been thinking about getting a IUD or some kind of long-term birth control, get it now. Your tube's tied, right? Your tube's tied, or your hysterectomy, you've been putting it off. Look up the side effects and all that. Do your research, but get this shit done now. We don't have any more time to waste. We literally got less than 2 months before January 1st. If you're in a relationship and you're married and you're worried about your husband finding out about your IUD or your birth control, you don't have to tell him. I don't know how it is in every single state, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know how it is in every state. But the last time I checked, I've never known for clinics or like Planned Parenthoods to ask for marriage licenses. If I were married and I was trying to get out of my marriage or whatever, but I wanted to get an IUD, I don't need his permission to do it. I'm not going to tell you. If I have to get there and tell them I'm not married or I'm not in a relationship, that's exactly what the fuck I'm going to do. You can do the same thing. Like I said, I don't know what states you live in, but I've never known for Planned Parenthood to ask for a marriage certificate. So I'm just putting that out there. If you are in a situation right now where you are pregnant and you want to do a termination but you don't live in the right state, you need to hop your ass on a plane and go somewhere to visit friends. Nobody needs to know anything. Y'all do know you don't have to tell people your business, right? Like, I don't know why women think they have to always disclose everything. That's gonna get you got out here. Stop telling people your business. Go do what you gotta do. They have control, or going to have control over the Senate, from what I'm understanding. And what that really means is that there's not going to be some kind of protocol for who to let in. They're going to let in whoever they want to let in. Think about it like somebody getting a promotion or, a position, and instead of going through the process of hiring qualified people, they're just going to hire their family and friends and get them all in and bring them all up. Look at it that way. That's what's been happening. That's what's going to keep happening. So we're in big doo-doo. Also, for those of you who keep saying that we have to deal with this for 4 years, understand that this could go on well longer than 4 years. The one thing that I know about people in power, once they get just even a smidget of power, they're not giving it up. They will do anything. They will take out anybody. They will cross whatever lines. They will do whatever to keep that power. So understand that this whole red thing can literally go on way past 4 years. So we have to arm ourselves and we have to be ready. I also want to just throw in my theory on why Kamala ran for presidency. I don't know if she was in on it or if she knew what was going on or not. I have no idea. But what I do believe, and this is just my own theory, I believe that the only reason why they allowed a woman, especially a black woman, to think that she could be the president of the United States is to get Trump back in. So basically they used her as a pawn. This is just my own personal opinion. She was just a pawn or a prop because they knew that this country hated women so much, especially a black woman, if she's considered to be black, that they would choose anybody over a woman, including someone like Trump. And this was a play from the jump. That's my own theory. I'm not claiming this is allegedly, right? I'm not claiming to know any inside details. I'm just using my critical thinking, and this is what I believe, okay? Could I be wrong? Absolutely. I will be the first to say that I was wrong, but I just want y'all to think about it. They used her to get Trump back in. I think that's pretty obvious, but I'm just going to leave that there. Ladies, we got work to do. Get rid of your fake friends and your fake family members and your spouses that don't mean you any well. and get on your business. Anything that you needed to do, it needs to be done now. Come next year, you may not have the option anymore. And here is just another special message to Black women. We're done. In case y'all didn't get the memo, Black women, we're done. The only people we're supporting are women who wear blue and other Black women. Black-owned businesses, Black women-owned businesses, to be exact, that's it. We are burning the capes. We are not giving anybody a place to stay. We're not loaning money. We're not letting people drive our cars. We're not building anybody up. We're leaving that dumbass shit in 2024. We're done. As you can see, we have no allies. We are all we got left. We are going to be somewhere staying hydrated and moisturized and minding our own businesses. When these women that wear other colors end up on these birthing tables and end up in DV situations that they can't get out of, we're not even going to cover their stuff. And if we do cover it, us content creators, we're only going to do so to get paid off that content and to be for it to be an example to other women of what not to do and what not to become. But outside of getting paid off content, we don't get no fuck. Okay? Just want to make that clear. We should all be in solidarity. Hope so. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Leave your comments below.
I have no words. I mean, it took all of 48 hours for shit like this to start. For those of you who don't know, when I was 19 years old, I had a boss who was 38, and he decided he wanted a baby and that I was going to be the one to give him that baby. And when I said no, he kidnapped me for 6 weeks and forced himself on me and successfully got me pregnant. That was 14 years ago. I have gone on to have 3 more beautiful children. So I have 4 children. 2 of them are girls. And last month, I took my oldest daughter, she's 10, to the doctor for her annual physical. And the doctor told me, you know, it's about time that you put an emergency hygiene kit in her backpack because she's going to start menstruating soon. She's showing all of the signs. It'll probably be within the next year or so. And so that was the conversation I had with my daughter last month was, you know, how to use hygiene products, what to do, what to expect. And now today, I had the realization that I am going to have a very difficult conversation with my ex-husband about having a very difficult conversation with my not even 11-year-old about the possibility of getting her an IUD or an implant because of shit like this. Because 75 million people decided that a man who looked at a 10-year-old child and said, I'm gonna date you in 10 years, was the appropriate person to put in the highest office of our country. And within 48 hours of it being determined that 75 million people won what they wanted, we're getting shit like this. And you can't tell me that there is not a significant portion of that 75 million who believe that it is perfectly fine to sexualize my 10-year-old child. I should not have to be thinking or worrying about whether or not my 10-year-old should be put on a long-term birth control. I'm tired. And I don't know how you guys are so okay with this.
Trump winning has made so many men brave. Like, I just seen a video of this guy talking about your body, my choice. Some mediocre, no-lipped having Caucasian, not even Caucasian, palm-colored male, right? One of those colorless males. They're getting so brave. Like, they're threatening rape. Like, Twitter is just rape central for these men. Like, they're kings on there for being like, for admitting to wanting to rape or for raping women, right? But this is crazy. I don't know how any woman in America are consensually sleeping with men, unless they know they're good men. But you know, women always looking for excuses with bad men. So I don't even know if the men they defend are good men. But either way, I don't know how they're gonna consensually, these one night stands, sneaky links, all of this. How are you getting turned on knowing that these men don't fuck with you? Like, they don't. They just see you as a breeding hole. And do you not find that degrading? Like, and I know you women, majority of you are not finishing with these men. So I want to know why you sleep with them in the first place. Forget how disinterested they are in your rights. They're not even good in bed. Get a rose.
So that is all I have for now, ladies. A few closing words. Men are talking about the 4B movement, and more men are starting to understand why women globally feel like they have to join the 4B movement. A lot of women didn't have a name for it, but were already doing what was required. And there's even a 5 and 6B now. Women in Korea, I spoke on it before, they're not wanting to buy anything from men. They're only wanting to spend their money with other women because they really want the patriarchy to die. And the only way to do that is to stop giving birth to the males who are doing this, and to stop feeding the patriarchy with our resources, with our time, with our energy. They figured it out, and they know that that's the only way. Y'all, I'm on my way to apply for my passport right now. I'm setting up an appointment next week to get an IUD. I'm hearing how painful it is, but I'm trying to find a doctor that can do like a anesthetic that can numb it before they do it. I hope that I can find somebody. I'm getting all the things done right now. I'm getting my dentist appointment set up. I'm doing all the things right now because I don't know what's going to change from now until in January. I don't know. So, and I don't want to take any chances. If y'all don't know what the 4B movement is, please go on TikTok and you can type in 4B movement or West 4B movement. You can follow the West 4B movement here on YouTube. I suggest you do that. I love to see males or men are telling women to arm yourself, learn how to use your guns. Y'all, be the bear. Like, be the bear. Bears aren't inherently dangerous, but mama bears who are protecting their cubs or who are in survival mode, they are dangerous. They can be dangerous. Lioness, they're more dangerous than a male lion when they're really mad. If you mess with their cubs, you mess with them, a lioness is more dangerous than the male lion because the male lion is actually pretty lazy. The bear lion, the bear lion, the male bear is actually pretty lazy. You know, the women are the ones that protect the kids and do all the hunting and protecting of the kids in the wild. So y'all, it's time out for looking to men to be protectors. They're already showing you that is no way they can be our protectors in doing this to us at the same time. They just can't. I'm not gonna say no, none of them are protectors, but as a whole, they're not protectors. We see that. We see the way they voted. We see the way they're talking. I've been telling y'all since last year, for over a year, to go and arm yourselves. Like, I don't know how many times I could tell y'all. I know all of y'all don't want pow pows, pew pews, or whatever, but it's so many other things you can get. Like, so many things. Like, and get a lot of them. I got bats, I got brass knuckles, I got everything, and I'm not done buying them. I'm going to put them in every nook and cranny around my house, in my car. I'm not going to depend on anybody for my safety, like, because you never know. And with things the way they're going to just get worse, y'all. They're going to get worse. It was so many more videos about this whole our body, we own your bodies, your body, our choice. It was so many videos. I couldn't post them all here, but go onto TikTok and just put in Nick Fuentes, your body, my choice, and you'll see like countless videos. And one thing I can't stand is those videos with just music on them, or just people sitting on the side just listening to him or listening to people or not saying nothing. And want to see videos that I can use to help people, that I can share to help people. And it's just so annoying when people just sit there looking crazy on the side and don't say anything. Like, yeah, we know, we see it. Like, what are you gonna say about it? It's annoying. But y'all get down in the comments and tell me what precautions you're taking to protect your children and protect yourself. I was going to do a video on the dang blue bracelet thing, but I really don't want to. There's so many videos that I could do that I end up deleting because I don't feel like talking about it. It's just nonsense. And I was going to do a video on that guy that was saying that he's top tier or whatever, and all the women were going in on him. And I'm like, y'all wouldn't like my opinion on that either. I feel like women are the reason that he thinks that, because he has been able to get women for those reasons. But anyway, I'm going all over the place, y'all. I'm headed to get my passport. So I will talk to you ladies later, and please share these videos. Like I said, if y'all want to support women more, if y'all want to wake women up faster, this is the only way before Trump gets in office. He is going to go after free speech. He is going to go after what women are allowed to say online. Many other dictators are doing that in their countries also. So it's not that I'm just begging y'all to do this so that I can get paid. Y'all should want me to get paid. Like, shit, this is a full-time job. I have to edit for hours, and like, I'm trying to help y'all. Like, if we need to come together and help each other get paid in any way we can. Like, we need to get the money so we can get together and help each other and get the hell out of here some kind of way. But y'all should not be mad about sharing our videos. Like not y'all personally, like the people that follow us, but other content creators, the ladies that don't like sharing and shouting out the names and get mad at women who put names of other content creators in their messages or in their chat box. I think that's just ridiculous. Like, the only reason I would say you get mad about it is if it's a content creator that is like totally speaking something differently than what you talk about and then what you believe in, you can get mad. But if it's somebody that's talking about the same shit that you're talking about, it's not shit, but if they're talking about the same stuff and y'all want the word to get out, stop being so competitive and jealous of other content creators. And stop what I cannot stand, y'all, is when I hear women, oh, she stole that from me. That's my talking point. And people got that from me. Stop. Y'all just full of shit. It's just full of shit. If y'all care about women, we should be all saying the same stuff. Don't y'all want us to get on the same accord? I mean, like, aren't we supposed to be on one accord? So no matter who started it, you should just be happy that it's getting out there and getting around and women are waking up. Yes, I see people saying stuff that Cynthia G started. Yes, I see people saying stuff that Princella started. And stop being petty. Our lives are in danger. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I am at the post office. I will talk to you ladies later. I will try to push out. I have so many videos. I'll try to get some more videos out this weekend. So comment, like, subscribe, and definitely share these videos. YouTube has been shadow banning a lot of creators. I'm seeing people telling me that they're subscribing and my numbers are just not moving at all. So I know they're playing with our numbers. They're not letting people subscribe. People are saying that they don't see my videos when I post them. Hit the bell button. Do whatever you can do to help these channels get the word out. Thank you, ladies. I will talk to you later. Bye.